Welcome to Eden Story Channel. Now let the magic of storytelling unfold before your eyes. The Magic Key. Once upon a time, in a land filled with enchantment and wonder, there lived a young magician named Alaric. Alaric was a kind and clever boy, known throughout the kingdom of Eldoria for his gentle heart and remarkable magical abilities. His parents, both accomplished wizards, had passed on their knowledge and love of magic to him before they mysteriously vanished when he was just a child. Eldoria was a prosperous kingdom, flourishing under the wise rule of King Cedric. However, darkness loomed on the horizon, threatening to shroud the land in shadows. An ancient prophecy spoke of a time when the kingdom would be saved by a brave soul who would find the magic key and unlock the mystical door to banish the darkness forever. One day, as Alaric was practicing his spells in the forest, an ethereal figure appeared before him. It was the spirit of his mother, her eyes filled with urgency and love. "Alaric," she said, her voice a soft whisper carried by the wind, "the time has come for you to fulfill your destiny. You must find the magic key to save Eldoria. But be warned, the journey will be perilous, and you will face many trials." "I will do it, mother," Alaric replied, his voice steady with resolve. "For the kingdom and for you and father." With his mother's blessing and a heart full of determination, Alaric set off on his quest. He traveled far and wide, seeking the wisdom of the ancient texts and the guidance of the kingdom's elders. One such elder, the wise old sage named Amon, lived in a secluded hut deep in the forest. As Alaric approached the hut, Amon emerged, his eyes twinkling with the light of ages. "Welcome, young Alaric," Amon said. "I have been expecting you." "Amon, I seek the magic key to save Eldoria," Alaric explained. "Can you help me?" Amon nodded thoughtfully. "The path to the magic key is fraught with trials. You must prove your worthiness by passing through 3 challenges: the test of wisdom, the test of courage, and the test of heart. Only then will the key reveal itself to you." Alaric took a deep breath and nodded. "I am ready." The test of wisdom. Amon led Alaric to a towering ancient tree, its branches reaching up to the heavens. "Climb this tree, Alaric," Amon instructed, "and find the crystal of insight hidden among its branches. It will grant you the wisdom needed for your journey." With determination, Alaric began to climb the tree, its rough bark scraping against his hands. Higher and higher he climbed, until he reached a branch where a beautiful crystal nestled among the leaves. As he touched the crystal, a vision filled his mind, revealing a riddle. "I speak without a mouth, and hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with wind. What am I?" Alaric pondered the riddle, his mind racing. After a moment he smiled. "An echo." The crystal glowed brighter, and a voice echoed in his mind. "You have passed the test of wisdom. The test of courage." Returning to Amon, Alaric held the glowing crystal in his hand. "I have passed the test of wisdom. What is the next trial?" Amon pointed to a dark, foreboding cave. "Within that cave lies the test of courage. You must enter and face whatever lurks within." Heart pounding, Alaric stepped into the cave, its darkness swallowing him whole. As he ventured deeper, he heard the growls of a fearsome beast. Suddenly, a massive dragon appeared, its eyes gleaming with malice. "Who dares enter my lair?" the dragon roared. Alaric stood his ground, his voice steady. "I am Alaric, a magician seeking the magic key to save Eldoria. I mean you no harm." The dragon's eyes narrowed. "Many have tried to defeat me and failed. Why should I spare you?" "Because I do not wish to fight," Alaric replied. "I seek only to prove my courage." The dragon regarded him for a moment, then lowered its head. "Very well, young magician. You have shown true courage by facing me without fear. You have passed the test of courage, the test of heart." Emerging from the cave, Alaric felt a newfound confidence. He returned to Aemon, who smiled warmly. "You have done well, Alaric," Aemon said. "The final test awaits you, the test of heart. To pass this test, you must journey to the Valley of Shadows and face your deepest fears." Alaric's heart sank, but he nodded resolutely. "I will do it." The journey to the Valley of Shadows was long and arduous, but Alaric pressed on, determined to save his kingdom. As he entered the valley, a chilling fog enveloped him, and he was confronted by visions of his worst fears: the loss of his loved ones, the destruction of Eldoria, and his own failure. Tears streamed down Alaric's face as he faced these fears, his heart heavy with sorrow. But then a soft voice pierced the darkness, the voice of his mother. "Alaric, remember why you are doing this. You are not alone. Your courage, wisdom, and heart will guide you." With renewed strength, Alaric stood tall, his fears melting away. "I will not let the darkness consume me. I will save Eldoria." The fog lifted, and a beautiful, radiant light filled the valley. In the center of the light stood the magic key, shimmering with a golden glow. Alaric reached out and grasped the key, its warmth filling him with hope and determination. The final confrontation. With the magic key in hand, Alaric returned to Aemon, who smiled proudly. "You have passed all the tests, Alaric. Now you must use the key to unlock the mystical door and banish the darkness from Eldoria." Alaric nodded, his heart filled with resolve. "Thank you, Aemon. I will not fail." The mystical door stood at the heart of Eldoria, its ancient stone surface covered in intricate runes. As Alaric approached, the door seemed to pulse with dark energy, its power threatening to overwhelm him. Taking a deep breath, Alaric inserted the magic key into the door's lock. The ground trembled, and the air crackled with magic as the door slowly creaked open, revealing a swirling vortex of darkness within. Steeling himself, Alaric stepped through the doorway, the darkness closing in around him. But he was not afraid, for he knew that his courage, wisdom, and heart would guide him. At the center of the vortex stood Morgath, the ancient sorcerer responsible for the darkness that plagued Eldoria. His eyes gleamed with malice as he regarded Alaric. "So the young magician has come to challenge me," Morgath sneered. "You are a fool if you think you can defeat me." Alaric stood tall, his voice steady. "I am not here to defeat you with force, Morgath. I am here to banish the darkness with the power of the magic key and the light of my heart. With that, Alaric raised the magic key high above his head, its golden light shining brightly. The darkness recoiled, and Morgath screamed in fury as the light enveloped him, dissolving his dark magic and freeing Eldoria from his grasp. As the vortex closed and the mystical door sealed shut, the kingdom of Eldoria was bathed in light once more. The villagers emerged from their homes, their hearts filled with hope and joy as they celebrated their newfound freedom. King Cedric himself approached Alaric, his eyes filled with gratitude. "You have saved us all, young magician. Eldoria owes you a debt of gratitude that can never be repaid." Alaric smiled, his heart swelling with pride and happiness. "I did what I had to do for the kingdom and for the people I love." And so, Alaric was hailed as a hero throughout Eldoria, his bravery and selflessness a shining example for all. With the magic key safely guarded, he continued to study and practice his magic, always ready to protect the kingdom he loved so dearly. In time, the tale of Alaric and the magic key became a beloved legend, passed down through generations as a reminder that even in the darkest of times, the light of courage, wisdom, and heart will always prevail.